Good morning. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So yesterday we had discussed, last class, selection sort we have done and two sortings. Aishwarya,
Yes,
Aishwarya
sir.
is there? Where are you, madam? Right.
Here only.
So now you are comfortable with how to write the equation summations?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now n minus 1 minus I, this is we have done in first unit itself how to calculate it. So don't bother for that. When you are coming n minus something directly, when you have the two loops directly, you can write it n square. Even if you substitute this, if you simplify this, you will be getting theta of n square. This is what the worst case examples will be calculating. So these were the uh, calculations. So time complexity, this is what yesterday it was missing. That is what I have written it as theta of n square. I don't know whether you have observed or not. So this one, this equation was not visible. No? It went down something. So then I brought it to the top. Yes, but I told the answer yesterday also, theta of n square. Now this one you can make it n minus 1 is separate and I separately. So you can substitute this by values. You will be getting n square minus 1 divided by 2 some values. So whenever you have n square and subtracting something, that is nothing but that is also belongs to theta of n square. That's what we have done it, the natural numbers and analysis of the equations. Now selection sort, any doubts? So selection sort definitions also I told you. So that is nothing but the finding the minimum element and placing it to the first location, that is called the selection sort, and the second phase is nothing but finding the remaining element after the first element, which is the minimum out of that, and finding that you will be placing into the second location. Third phase is third element, fourth element fourth. So like this you have the n elements, n phases you will be doing. Now today's class we will see the bubble sort example. This is what we have seen already. These are also examples we have seen. And bubble sort algorithms. Bubble sorting is nothing but, so now selection sort, what you have done is finding the minimum element and placing into the first location. Now bubble sort, anybody can say the definition for the bubble sort? Do you have idea, Guria?
Yes, sir.
Do you have idea, any definition idea how to define? Any idea? No idea. Anybody knows? Kishore? Kishore? Manjunath? Any idea? Manjunath?
Yes, sir.
Any idea? Bubble sort definition?
Bubble sort is the simplest algorithm, sir. I mean,
Hmm.
it's easy to sort, sir.
Hmm. So how it will work that?
Sir, comparison, basically compare between
Basically compare. See, selections are definition I told you. Finding the minimum element and placing it to the first location. That is, next iteration, second iteration, second finding the remaining minimum element and placing it to the second position. Third iteration, so after the second element, which is the minimum element, and placing it to the third, and so on. So finding the minimum element and placing into the first location, first iteration. That is what the selections are. The similarly bubble sort, how can you define that? So you have some definition, no? Insertion sort, yesterday I told you laboratory program. So inserting the correct position. So we are taking one element, before elements already sorted, and this element where it can be placed. That's what insertion sort, where you are inserting the element. That is what the insertion sort I told you yesterday. The similarly bubble sort also you have the definition. So you cannot say that is nothing but the sorting techniques. So how it will work, that is what you have to say. Bubble sort also is a sorting techniques. Using the straightforward method, it will be working, and finding the maximum element and moving into the last positions. Moving into the last positions. That is called the bubble sort. So finding the maximum element and placing into the moving into the last. You see here, what we are doing is I is equal to 0 to n minus 2, and j is equal to 0 to n minus 2 minus I. First time 0 means no problem, n minus 2 only will be taken care. So next one is, here is your written a of j plus 1 is less than a of j. So j plus 1 means when you are n minus 2, n location can be accessed in this case. Now, so for once it is moved to the highest location to the last position, when I will become next location, that is called I is equal to 1. So n minus 2 minus 1. That means last position already you have sorted, no need to do that one. For example, if you take I is equal to fifth element, if you are sorting, last 4 elements already sorted. So that is the reason that I value you are deleting here. So deleting means you are subtracting that n minus 2. For example, 10 means here I is equal to 5 means, so 5 minus 10 minus 2 8, 8 minus 5. So remaining 3 elements only you will be sorting out. That is what this formula, the way of working. See, such a simple algorithm. So based on this algorithms, see now what will happen is 0 to n minus 1. N is the input values, 0 to n minus 1 you are storing the elements. So output also 0 to n minus 1 only. Now your algorithm is nothing but only this much. Examination you are writing only this much. For I is equal to 0 to n minus 2 do. J is equal to 0 to n minus 2 minus I do. You have to write it. So minus I, normally when you are learning C programming, teacher might have, sometimes teacher will say, hey, even if you are not entering I also it will work. Actually, if you are not subtracting I also it will work. But exactly bubble sort. There, first semester when you are learning, they will say only sorting techniques. That is the reason we even will remove, some people will get confused. Actually, bubble sort, if you say, you have to subtract that one. Once it is sorted in that particular list, no need to consider once again that element. That's what you have to remember that. So j is equal to 0 to n minus 2 minus I do. So if a of j plus 1 is less than a of j, then swap a of j comma j plus 1. So swapping that two values. So this is what you have to do it. Now for this requirement, whatever the input values is required, you have to write the main program, pass the elements 0 to n minus 1. Then sort it out, then print the values. So that is what you have to develop your analysis skills. So just by seeing the algorithms, so what you used to do is, teacher used to write the program in the class and you people will be learning. So now you have to change the trend by seeing the algorithm, you should be able to implement it. So that is what you have to do it now. Now let us go for one example how it will work now. Now what I told you is finding the maximum element and place into the last location. So here, see here what it is there, a of j plus 1. Now I is equal to 0 to n minus 2. So 0 to, this is called n minus 1, n minus 2, here you are stopping. Now j loop is nothing but 0 to n minus 2. Now selection sort is nothing but j is equal to I plus 1 there. You have written it the next location you have taken. But here is j is equal to 0 to n minus 2 do. So n minus 1, n minus 2. Here only you are stopping. That means 34 itself you are stopping. So when you are here, I want to access the j with respect to j means a of j plus 1, 17 also can be accessed. Now, what is definition is nothing but a of j plus 1 is less than a of j. A of j plus 1 is nothing but 45. So now 45 less than 89. 45 is less than 89.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now you have to swap the values. So now change these two values because we have written it here is direct final only. Okay. So 45 and 89 is interchanged now. So next is 68 less than 89.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So 68 will be coming here. So that will be swapped. So next is 89, 90. So 90 is less than 89. No. Next is 20 less than 90. 20 is less than 90. So yes, that should be swapped it. So I have done it wrong here. Selection set. We have to see this. Sorry, that's what is going wrong way. So now you see here. So 45 is less than 89. 45
Yes,
is
sir.
less than 89. Yes, swap these two values. So now swap it these two. Now 89 and 68. 68 is less than 89. Yes. So swap these two, 68 and 89. Now 90 is less than 89. No, no need to do any operations. Now go to this one. That's what the question mark here. 29 is less than 90. Yes, swap these two values. Next, what will happen? These two. 34 is less than 29. Sorry, you have to take yeah, this is got swapped here. 29 and 90. This one. Now 90 and 34. So 34 is less than 90. Swap these two values. 34 coming here, and 90 will be coming here. Next, 30. This one. 17 is less than 90. So now what will happen? Condition is true. 17 will be coming here. 90 will be coming here. Now what happened? 90 will be the highest element. That's what the definition says now. So now here is what will happen. Finding the maximum element that you are moving to the last. So selection sort, what you have done, you found the minimum element and place into the first location. But here is you are moving. That's what the bubble. Bubble is nothing but one. Bubble is nothing but one small. So small type of operations you are doing. That is nothing but the highest element you are pushed to the last locations. So for that comparison is nothing but one by one, one by one, one by one you are doing. Now the selection sort definition is here is nothing but, so you have the, what is the minimum element in this? 17 is the minimum, and 17 with the first location. So 17 and 89 is swapped and it is got it here. Now you are taking the second location, 45, 68, 90, 29, 34, 39, 89. So now 29 will be swapped with the 45. So that is what the will be, sorry, 29 will be swapped with 45. So that is what the will be happening into the second next iteration. 29 coming here and this will be coming here. So now next iteration will be going, 34 is the minimum. So 34 will be coming here and this will be 68 will be coming here. So that is what will be happening in the selection sort. Selection sort is definition is nothing but finding the minimum element and placing it to the first location and keep on doing the same thing. Now bubble sort is nothing but the reverse order, finding the maximum element, pushing into the last positions. Now that is called, this is called the first iteration. First iteration, this is what the first iteration. So now these two comparison, 45 and 89. 45 is less than 89, swap these two. Next is 68 is less than this, swap this. 90 is less than 89, condition will become false, no need to do any operations. Now you check for the other one. 29 is less than 90, yes, condition is true, swap these two values. Next, 34 is less than 90, condition is true, swap these two. Next, 17 is less than 90, yes, this 90 will be the operations. So now what will happen? Now what will happen? 90 will be the highest. So once it is 90 is placed, once it is 90 is placed, now you subtract the one element. So now you see here I is equal to first time 0. Now I will become 1. So n minus 2 minus 1. N minus 2, n minus 1, n minus 2, minus 1. So you are stopping here itself. When you are here, Aj plus 1, you can access it this one. So that is the exactly you are writing analysis and design of algorithms. So analysis and design of algorithms, you are doing exactly exact calculations you are doing and you will be getting the answers. So now what will happen? Next iteration. So now 68 is less than 45. No. Now 89 is less than 68. No. sorry, condition is 89 is less than 68. No. Now 29 is less than 89. Condition is true. These two will be swapped. So 29 and 89 coming here. Now 89, 34, you are swapping, you are checking the conditions. So now what will happen? So 34 and 89 is got swapped. So now what will happen? 17 and 89 will be checked. 17 is less than 89. 17 coming here, 89. Now second iteration, out of this, which is the maximum element you are finding, that you are pushing into the last location. So this is what will be happening now. This one. Now say next iteration, what you can do is you have to write it, because I have not copied it here. I'll tell you. Next iteration, what will happen? 68 is less than 45. Similarly, you have to continue the remaining steps. That is what my intention. So here is what will happen. 68 is less than 45. Kishore? Kishore? 68 is less than 45.
Yes, sir.
68 is less than 45. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
45 is less than 58, sir.
You answer to my question. You don't put the questions. 68 is less than 45. True or false? 68 is less than 45. Condition is true or false?
False.
False. That's it. Leave it. Next is 29 is less than 68. Tell fast. How much time is required? 68 is less than 29 is less than 68.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now these two will be swapped. Now once it is swapped, you have to write it with the similarly. I have written the two phases. You have to write the next phase. So next is 68 will be coming here and 29 will be going here. Now what will happen? 68 and 34 will be comparing. 34 is less than 68. These two will be swapped. Next is 17 and 68 will be compared. 16 is less than 68. 17 is less than 68. 17 and 68 will be swapping. So 68 will be coming and 17 will be coming here. So that is more the way of writing. So after completing this, so 45, 29, 34, 17 will be there. You will be writing underline here and continue the remaining process. That is what you have to do it. Next is now time complexities. So any doubt this? Any doubt this algorithm? Now how to write it? So a of j plus 1, once again I'll tell you, a of j plus 1 is nothing but this loop says how to do the operations. First iteration is nothing but first element you will be moved to the last. Next time when it is executing, next element will be moved to the last. Next element, next iteration, next element will be moved to the last. Means, so every iterations it will be moved to the last. So now here is what will happen. Last means first element, last position. Next element, last but one. That means n minus 1 means n minus 2 position. Next third element, n minus 3 position. So fourth element, n minus 4. So nth element is n minus 0. N minus n is nothing but 0, first location. So that is what way of the working this one. How many elements are there? N minus 1 elements you are having, n minus 2 operations you are doing. Now the J loop exactly you are doing within this loop one. Previous algorithm A of j and A of j plus A of I comma A of j you have done it comparisons with respect to minimum element. Now here is what you are doing is with respect to the same loop only you are doing A of j plus 1 less than A of j. So once again I'll tell you, see here A of j plus 1 means this one. 45 is less than 89. Yes, swap these two values. 45 is less than 89, condition is true, swap these two values. Now again what will happen? J value will be 1. So A of j plus 1 means 2. So this is nothing but 68 is less than 89, condition is true, swap these two. Now I value will become 0, 1, 2. So when you have 2 here, j plus 1 means nothing but this one. So 90 is less than 89, condition will become false, it will not do any operations. Next I value will be incremented. So that is nothing but 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So when you are 3, it will be coming here. 29 is less than 90. Yes, condition is true. Swap. See, now I'll tell you here also a of j plus 1 less than j. Swap a of j comma j plus 1. So that means they will write only a of j and j plus 1. Now you have to take how to swap the values, you know that. So for example, if you have 1 glass coffee, 1 glass tea, if you want to interchange means you have to take 1 empty glass. The similarly here also you take 1 temporary variable and swap that a of j and a of j plus 1. That you are familiar, you know how to change it. Now from here, these two values will be comparing. 34 and 90 will be comparing. So the condition is true, swap it. Next is 17 and 90 will be comparing, and 90. This is more the definition exactly how it will be working. So 90 will be moved to the last. So that's what the definition. Bubble sort is nothing but finding the maximum element and pushing into the last. Murali Krishna. Murali Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Murali.
Sir.
Tell me, sir, what is the selection sort definition now?
Selection sort, sir.
Selection sort definition.
Sorts.
Selection sort definition, how you will define it now? Tell me, sir, what you understood selection sort and bubble sort?
We'll start from first element, sir. We'll search for
Which selection or bubble?
selection sort.
Huh?
Sir, I am
Selection
telling
sort or bubble sort?
selection. Sir, now you are telling bubble sort, sir. You asked for selection sort definition.
You tell me both definitions. Selection sort definition first tell me, and next bubble sort you tell me. How you understood, you tell me. Your own words you tell me, no problem.
Yes, sir. Selection sort will start from first element, sir, and we'll search for the smaller element in array, sir, and replace that element with we'll replace the element with the smaller to higher.
Bubble sort?
Bubble sort. 1 minute, sir.
Bubble sort.
Sir, in bubble sort, starting with first same, we'll start from the first element, sir. Compare the concurrent element with the next element in that array, sir. If that element is greater,
Ginger.
Sir.
Tell me, can you define selection sort and bubble sort?
Sir, in the selection sort, we will find out the smallest element and move to this first position, sir. Whereas in bubble sort, we will move out the maximum element at the last position.
Okay. So now, Murali Krishna. See, Ginger has told correct definition. Can you repeat now? Simple way he has told. First iteration, finding the minimum element and place it to the first location, and repeated the same process. And bubble sort is finding the maximum element in the given area that will be moved to the last location and repeat the process. That's all he told. That is what the correct definition. So definitions you have to learn it. Otherwise, it is very difficult. So here is you have to learn properly. So any doubts now? Selection sort, bubble sort, other people? Any doubts? Kishore? Any doubt? Pavitra?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
So you can swap the values as exam also, you have to write the same way. You have to write first step, second step, Then you can write it similarly. You write the ascending, all the ascending order. So finally, you have to write it. The values is nothing but 70, 17, 29, 34, 45, 68, 89, 90. So minimum 2 to 3 iterations you have to write it in examination. Then you have to write it similarly. Okay, because 10 marks they are asking, one for algorithm, another for example, next for the time complexities. If they are asking you to write bubble sort, so algorithm they will give 3 marks. Next is sorting techniques 3 marks, and analysis of the algorithms is 3 partner. So now where is Aishwarya? Aishwarya?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now tell me the summation equations. How to write the summation equation for this algorithm? How to write? Tell me the recurrence equation for this. That is the reason I have not written here. Now tell me how to write it with respect to summations. Madam, you have two for loop statements and tell me how to write it. Yesterday you have done it, no? Aishwarya. See, you have to respond, otherwise it will be difficult. Guriya.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, madam.
A summation I equal to 0 n minus 2 for one loop, and second loop summation j equal to 0 n minus 2 minus I.
Minus I, you have to write it. So now she told, I'll repeat it once again. Summation I goes from 0 to n minus 2 first loop, and one more summation j goes from 0 to n minus 2 minus I and of 1. So double summation 1. First summation I goes from 0 to n minus 2. Second summation j goes from 0 to n minus 2 minus I. Is it correct? No, that's what Guriya you told. Yes. So now see the equations. Summation first loop j I goes from 0 to n minus 2. J goes from 0 to n minus 2 minus I. That's it. Same thing. Now here is one constant, upper bound minus lower bound plus one constant. That is nothing but n minus 2 minus I. That is what first one. Lower bound is 0 minus 0 and plus 1 is the constant. That's what you have to write it when you are subtracting the first location. Next is nothing but what will happen. So minus 2, this is called the minus 1. So minus 1, n minus 1 minus I. Now almost it will become the selection sort algorithm only. So isn't it? See the selection sort algorithm, what you got it is here is n minus 1 minus I. N minus 1 minus I. So what you got it here is n minus 1 minus I. So that is nothing but, so next you subtract this, you will be getting n into n minus 1 divided by 2. The same equation we have solved in the first unit. Same equation we have solved in the first equation. So that is belongs to theta of n square. N into n square divided by 2, n by 2. So n square by 2 is nothing but when you have the highest values, that is belongs to n square. N square is the maximum. So when it is n square is available there, n square by 2 also belongs to that one, n by 2 also belongs to that one only, or n minus 2 also, n minus 3 also, and n minus n also. There is 0 element. So all the elements is belongs to theta of n square. So that is what mathematics equations. So any doubt this, please tell me. I have solved it using handwritten only first unit. So you have done it, that one also very clearly. I told double summation of 1. So the summation equation also I am having with that paper. Summation I goes from 0 to n minus 2. Summation of j goes from I plus 1 to n minus 2. So if you substitute that one also, you will be getting n minus 1 minus I. So n minus 1 minus I. So the same equation you can see in your notes. I told you to copy it also, that one. I don't know how many people you have copied it. You can check it out your notes, and there it is available, theta of n square directly. So still if you want this, you can simplify this also. So n minus 1 is one term and I is one term. So I is there, upper bound minus lower bound, upper bound minus lower bound. Simplifies this, you will be getting n into n minus 1 divided by 2. So this is what the selection sort time complexity is. So any doubt, if you have, please let me know that. That's what I told you first itself. So by suppose if the teacher asked you to tell me selection bubble sort, if they write like this, can you tell me the time complexities for this? Directly you can tell it n minus 2 into n minus 2 minus 1. So n square you will get it first. Subtracting that, remaining all the elements, you don't bother for that. You tell it theta of n square. That's it. Now I'll ask Ginger. Ginger.
Yes,
Now I'll ask you one question. For example, if I'm having, I'll end the slides and I'll go for the slides. I'll write like these numbers. See here and tell me. One, 4, 7, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. So, is it visible numbers?
Yes, sir.
Can you able to read it? That
1, 4, 7, 9, 10, 15,
1,
4, 7, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29.
So, which order is available? These numbers?
Ascending orders.
Ascending order.
Yes, sir.
Ascending order. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
So now, for example, if I am going for a bubble sort, so how many swappings can be done here in first iteration?
So it is already in sorted, sir. So
No. Tell me how many swappings can be done.
Zero.
Zero. Correct now. Now the same algorithm, I want to write the descending order. So now how many swappings will be done?
So 7, sir.
7 swappings can be done. All should listen, because why I ask this, because he can be able to answer some of the questions. That is the reason I'm interacting with him. Other people, if you have doubt, please let me know that whatever I'm asking the questions. Okay. So this is what I told him. I asked him is, first one is if I entered 1, 4, 7, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 29. Suppose if you have the numbers, if I ask you to write ascending order, how many swappings can be done using the bubble swap? That's what I asked the question. Now he told is, just now he told there is no swappings can be done, already is ascending order. Now I asked the same input values. Suppose if the input, they use the same inputs, if you write the descending order, how many swappings can be done? That means n value counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the 8. So 8 times swappings can be done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So n minus 1 swappings can be done. So normally, if I am having the n elements, how many swappings can be placed if the elements are descending order? Means n minus 1. That is what the worst swappings done. So here is, do you have any best worst cases?
Yes,
Whether swapping can be done or not, but you are comparing these two elements, 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 these two elements. Ginger, even though sorting order, so can you stop any looping in between?
No, sir.
You cannot stop it because we have to check till the end. So when you can say you have the best worst cases is nothing but, so if you are stopping in between the loops, but here swappings cannot be done, but you are checking, even though swappings cannot be done, you are checking all the cases. So that is what here the differences you have to find out. Now the one, how many swappings can be done, the worst case is nothing but this one. So now see here, I will make it the bigger one, current slides. So here is the number of key comparisons, however, depending on the input. Depending on the input. The worst case of the decreasing arrays, the worst case of the decreasing arrays, it is the same as the number of key comparisons. So that is what I would like to say the example with respect to the worst case examples. Suppose in the examination, if they ask selection sort, what is the time complexity? Ginger?
Sir,
What is the time complexity for bubble sort?
theta n square.
Theta n square. What is the selection sort?
That also theta n square, sir.
Theta n square. That's it. No need to bother for that. Whatever, because when you have the two equations, when you are doing some operations without break, without stopping in between, directly you can say n square, theta of n square. So now here also theta of n square, there also theta of n square only. So selections are time complexity and this time complexity both are same. Now we have to see the remaining sorting techniques. What is the time complexities? Which one will be the executing better way? So now we have to see one by one how it will be working. That is what we have to do it. So now Pavitra,
Sir.
what is the time complexity for selection sort?
Theta n square, sir.
So examination, if somebody asks, you can say no, you cannot forget, you should not forget this.
Sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guriya, what is the time complexity for quick sort? Bubble sort. Bubble sort time complexity.
Theta n square.
Theta n square. No doubt, no?
No, sir.
Okay. So now today's assignment is nothing but this one only. Okay. Sort the following numbers using bubble sort and selection sort. So these numbers, you have to do it, you put it in your notes and don't send the mail. This one, you make it and keep with you. When you're coming here, we'll check it out. That is what the assignment today. And write it that also. Right. So this is what your assignment today. You have to solve it and you have to keep with you. When you are coming here, I'll see it and I'll give the marks for the quiz. Okay. So because my mail box is 60 members, if you're sending to me, it is filling. So this is what the today's assignment for both the problems. See, if you are doing, if you are solving whatever I am giving the problems, you can do it in the examination properly. You will get good marks. Otherwise, no need to say that. So here is analysis of problematic subject. You have to solve once. Anyway, we will solve during examination. If you think like that, it is very difficult. Whenever I'm actually, my procedure is, I will say one problem, you have to solve one problem. If you do it that one, you will understand properly. Any doubts? So if you have any doubt, please let me know that. Selection sort and bubble sort. Other people also. Anybody is having doubt? Amresh?
No, sir.
So you can do it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. So Pavitra?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Srinivas?
Yes, sir.
Can you able to solve this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So nobody is having problem, I hope. So you can solve it and keep with you. I will stop the class and I will take the attendance. Answer your attendance. What is the number today? 1,
Present, sir.
2,
Present, sir.
3. Aishwarya?
Present, sir.
4,
Present, sir.
Yes, sir.
5.
Present, sir.
Continue. Aishwarya, you know?
6 present, sir.
8.
Present, sir. 8 present. Sir, Arjun.
Right. 9.
Present. 8.
5 present, sir.
Next.
10 present, sir. 11 present, sir.
12 present, sir.
13 present, sir.
14 present, sir.
16 present, sir.
Right.
17
Next.
present, sir.
18 present, sir.
19 present, sir.
20%, sir.
20 present, sir.
22, sir.
23 present, sir.
24. Right. 25.
Present, sir.
Make it fast. 26.
26 present, sir.
Continue.
7 present, sir.
28. 29.
30 present, sir.
Next,
2
TD
present,
series.
sir.
TD series.
2 present, sir.
Right.
3 present, sir.
4 present, sir.
6 present, sir.
5 absent. Pawan Kumar. Okay.
7 present, sir.
Right.
8 present, sir.
9 present, sir.
1
second. So 10.
No, right. 11.
2 present, sir.
11. Okay. 11. Ravi Shankar.
12 present, sir.
Right.
13 present, sir.
14, sir. 14 present.
14.
Present, sir. Present, sir. 16. Present, sir.
Sneha present.
17.
16. Shruti. 17.
Present, sir.
18.
18 present, sir.
19.
Present, sir. 19.
20.
Present, sir.
21.
Present, sir.
22.
Present, sir.
23.
Present, sir.
Who is 14?
14 present, sir.
Savita. Okay, okay. Right. Right.
Sir, TD 10 present.
TD10. What were you doing?
Sir, I'm set, sir. I said.
Yeah, you said it. 11 is absent, no? Ravi Shankar.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ravi Shankar is absent. Yours I have given attendance. No problem. Right. Anything else?
Okay, sir.
Anything else? So this problem you have to solve and keep within your notes. Okay, so this is what you have to do it. Next class onwards, I will make the Google sheet, the Google Classroom. So you accept the invitation so that I will be sending there, then you can upload it. So every information will be available there. So for me, corrections also easy. So that's what I will be doing. So next class onwards, Google class will take, but today's class don't send it to my mail ID. So but you solve it and keep with you. So I will be seeing when you are coming to the college. If you have any doubts, you can ask me tomorrow, or now also you can ask. So brute force technique is nothing but the straightforward approach. So straightforward approach is nothing but directly we can solve the given problems. So straightforward, directly we are solving the given problem. So you have the you have solved selection sort and bubble sort also. So time complexity is also theta of n square. So here is what will happen is, so comparisons you are not stopping in between. So you have the worst case maximum comparisons when it will be happening. So if you are stopping in between, then best case, worst case it will arise. So whether you are doing swapping or not. So the worst case is swapping is maximum n minus 1 swappings can be done. So for that is nothing but theta of n square for both the cases. That is nothing but the selection sort and bubble sort. That is what the time complexities for your problems. So next class we will see with some other examples in the brute force technique. So you have the convex problems, other problems are there. So that I will tell you tomorrow. So today class, any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So I hope you can solve this using selection bubble. Please try to do it. Then only you will understand the remaining problems. Okay. Okay. I'll be stopping. I'll be closing today's class.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.